Hello out there. I feel like Robin Williams now. Good morning, Vietnam. Today's weather is hot with continued hot. We're going to open the phone lines up for requests soon. Phone lines, where are you going to call from? How you doing, everybody? This is 9 on the break. I am sorry for being late. You ever have those plans where you think, oh, this will just work out fine and swimmingly, and then not so much. Your sorry ass takes a dive on your yard with the dog. My leg is still not right. It still gives out on me. I went crashing last week, which sucked. It sucks. In case anybody has that kind of mobility issue or has an issue with their leg or your knee, or I'm still going off this medicine that this idiot doctor gave me, which I can feel my leg a little bit more. But it's crazy that every time I don't have my trusty cane in front of me, I end up going splat, like Splat the cat and the old Beanie Babies. So anyhow, and then, daughter's going over to the boyfriend's friend's house. They're doing all that. Of course, she forgot the bathing suit, had to run back home and get that, which got it off to a little bit of a late start. I'm thinking, we'll still got plenty of time to make it up. No, when you rush, you fall. So that kind of sucks. But it's not anyway. It's a Tuesday night, just a little extra breaky thing going here tonight. Everybody's so excited about the full-size helmets and the mini helmets. I thought we'd try to do one live break each night. Just keep everybody in the breaking habit, as you say. No worries there. And if not, that's fine too. We can make it a real short night. But anyhow, a regular break is going to be on Thursday. eBay and all of its wonderfulness. I've gotten it a little bit better without using the pre-made tool. But still missed a ton. So I had a couple options here with the NFL football photos. I don't want to keep carrying them on because we have several boxes of them. And only about half of them got listed. So what I'm going to do probably, we'll give some chances to people. If they want to grab up a couple teams, that's fine. But we're going to break 5 of them, at least get that done. Get that break done. And then I have them listed for Sunday. So that'll be a fresh start, as they say on it. So that'll be good. And I will make a list of the 8x10 folks because, again, eBay and all its wonder. I know a couple of folks, Dale, Kendall, they were trying to find certain teams on there, and they weren't, but other teams were on there twice, and it's a lot of fun. I don't post anything in there twice. You can only put it in there once, so it makes logical sense. You wouldn't put it on there twice, but their tool does not work well. I don't know if their technology is keeping up with what everybody's trying to do or what, but I know when I go from, hey, Dale, how you doing, bud? I know when I go from one page and I hit back, it should take me to the previous page, not to one that I was on 3 weeks ago, and not to feedback from 4 weeks ago. That makes no sense. I think they've got issues with it a little bit. Talking a little closer to the mic. I noticed the other night we're still a little muffled. I'm going to try to get a little something here or something to put the mic up closer so it sounds better. But anyhow, so hockey jerseys, we got a few of those sold up, which is great. We can probably break one of them tonight. Like I said, I had 2, but again, we only sold half the spots, so we can't do it both. But we'll probably do that to get that one cleared off the books too. Stuff that's going forward yet. The jerseys are ending today and tomorrow for football. Baseballs are on tomorrow. Some stuff is ending tonight, which is good. Like I said, the football 8x10s, they're scattered over several days, which is really kind of funky. So I just got to put the list together here, and we'll make sure we got that. And then what we'll probably do if anybody wants to, we get some folks because most people know we don't even break on Tuesdays, but we do have about 150 subscribers on YouTube already, which is awesome. So they can just randomly see that we're breaking and jump on in, which is great. So I'm going to offer 2 things this evening. We're going to do 1 full-size helmet if anybody wants to do that, and we're going to do 1 mini helmet. It's going to be really simple. I don't want to stick people with grabbing a whole division and doing all that stuff. So the mini helmet's going to be really simple. You buy 1 spot for $10. You get to pick a second spot or a random spot for the free. So it's buy one, get one free. There's only going to be 16 spots sold, obviously. So you got a pretty good shot of winning that helmet. Same thing on the full size. I'm not going to make anybody buy a whole division. And we're not charging $60 for a spot and all that crap that a lot of these guys on Whatnot are doing. All these monkeys that do this stuff late at night. We're going to do a simple $20 for a spot, and you get a free spot. So again, there's only going to be 16 spots for the full size. So if it takes us, two to fill it up, that's great. Or we could just fill it tonight if we have enough people watching. We'll see, and we'll see how that goes. But I want to get on this stuff. Hey, and little question for you folks. We'll move the microphone up here a little closer. Do you folks pay attention to the news? I think everybody does. This is my public service address announcement for the evening, and it will be the only one. The poor folks in Canada have had a bunch of brush fires and forest fires. Okay, I got you, Dale, for the Broncos full in the mini. Yeah, we'll do that. People in New Jersey last week had brush fires, forest fires. They cause smoke. Large pockets of smoke carry in the air. I know some people think that their little town is the only thing out there, and my wife, it's driving her crazy on the Facebook pages. Does anybody know what's going on in Montgomery County? Why is the air so foggy? What's going on? I can't see anything about a fire anywhere, or ambulances being dispatched. What's going on? What's going on? Wake up, people! We live in a big world. When Mount St. Helens went, it billowed for a freaking week, and it got to us. This stuff that's in the air right now, and we're in Skipback, Pennsylvania, came over right about dusk tonight, really eerie looking, and people are going crazy online with, what is it? I can't see. Oh, how did this happen? I don't hear a fire truck. Who hit what? Hello? Maybe get off of Facebook. Maybe get off of Instagram. Maybe get off of doing those all day and pay attention to the world. I don't know. But anyhow, my knee is throbbing right now as we're doing this. So I know people got a lot worse than I do. Man, this has been a rough stretch of a month and a half, and it sucks. And it's embarrassing for a grown-ass man to fall down in public on a sidewalk, or a grown-ass man to fall down coming out of his own bedroom, or in the yard with the dog, with 3 other dogs barking. So, yeah, man, everybody, but, pay attention. Everybody's a little bit aware. It's kind of that mentality anymore. It's the cancel culture, Somebody likes something online. We don't like it. I heard a story last night because I was up watching a ministry show, which I have no idea why. But, and it's happened. It happens all the time. Yeah, basically, Canada and Buffalo won't be starting a war with each other. No, Canada will not be invading Buffalo. But anyhow, I watched this thing, and it's the truth. How many times this happened in your town? It happened with John Gruden. Now, I happen to be a huge John Gruden fan. Okay, he gave his life to football. He's a good guy. I met him a bunch of times. Met him first time when he was the Eagles offensive coordinator. Great guy. Loves football, loves the kids that he helps, loves the kids that he coaches. He loves being a coach. And in today's world, John Gruden, who won a Super Bowl with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, first one ever in their history, after being fired by Al Davis because they had a tiff going, 10 years out of coaching, he spends all that time with the McDonald's guys and doing his studies and all this stuff, good stuff, for all these young quarterbacks, and trying to keep them that they can handle the money, that they learn how to be responsible with this and responsible with that. And, then he goes back to Oakland with, the son of Al Davis, and they bury the hatchet, and he's all good to go. He makes one dumb off-color comment that's recorded by some imbecile in his locker room, which he's not a racist. He's not a negative person. He made one dumb comment. If we had to have everybody lose their jobs for every time they make one dumb comment in private or personal, the world would be unemployed. I mean, how many of you people out there have never made a mistake or never said the wrong thing? So with this poor man got his name stripped off the Ring of Honor at Tampa Bay, got relieved of his duties at Oakland. It's like the man never existed in football, and he did all that for football. Well, the reason I'm bringing that up is the story last night was about a lady who, her local minister, we have a small church where we are. My daughter and wife are very involved with it. And it's a small church. But anyhow, local minister had liked something on Instagram. It was a picture or just an article or something. Well, one of the parishioners felt that it was unnecessary for him to like that. She happened to be a school teacher. So she started her own Facebook page to get this guy railroaded out of town. And don't you know that this imbecile lady who just didn't like what he said, or not even what he said, a picture that he liked on Instagram, she didn't like that. She ended up getting this guy fired, had this whole town against this guy for nothing. Let's stop the cancel society. The cancel coalition of the world and what we live in is beyond. The cancel culture is horrible. Let's stop that garbage. Just like we had one imbecile a couple weeks ago that didn't want to hear us talk for a couple minutes and like, oh, geez, I don't know, so many breaks. And he wasn't even in the break. So whatever, dude. But yeah, people, let's wake up. We do not need to send out 9 million posts about fog or smoke or what's this duskiness when everybody knows what it is. And, our prayers go out to firefighters and stuff going against these raging fires because, my friends are firefighters here locally and they run into burning buildings all the time and they are special, special people. Okay. I ran late, but a 10-minute public service address announcement, and we're all good. Robert, how you doing, buddy? Yep, we want to be safe out there. Yep, glad to see you. You guys are all in. Like I said, I don't know how many people will be here. If we want, we can try to do, like I said, we can try to do the full size and the mini helmet. If not, that's fine too. But what I probably will do, at least we'll be able to do, is break like half a case of the football 8x10s because we got half of them sold, so that's fine. We can do that. And probably one hockey jersey instead of two, and one football jersey instead of two, because we got about half of those gone too. And then we can see what we're doing here. But I'm going to get the list together just to make sure we got all the teams before I post them here. So we'll just have a minute or two. I'm not going to sing, and we're not going to play music because we get banned every time we play music. So let's not do that. Let's not open that wound, shall we? So I'm going to go right on my face, right on my... baseball jerseys they weren't even listed, so we're going to relist. We're going to put them on and actually list them right. Anybody who has a spot in the baseball jersey, which right now is Michelle Johnson and Tyler B., your spot is still valid. It will not go anywhere. Football jerseys right now, I'm going to go on eBay right now and just double check everything, make sure I got it on here right, because I do not want to miss anybody. And I'm sure you'll tell me if I do. So, and as I'm talking, I get a notice. This is a message from Montgomery County Department of Public Safety regarding the hazy conditions throughout the county. And then it has a link to the story. I guess enough people were calling 911. They were dialing 911 to find out why it was hazy outside. Ugh. I can't make the U and the G 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 big enough in the word ugh to cover that. I'm sorry. Some stuff just drives me crazy, and well, hey, that's one of the things anymore. It's, people, wake up. Come on, let's use common sense. I mean, it's amazing. It's just amazing. All you can say is it's amazing, and the world that we live in is unique. It is not the Brady Bunch world, that is for sure, because not a chance. All right, so the NFL footballs, I got Shirley Anderson down for Duck Bears. We're going to go down through here because I checked them off today, which ones are actually sold, and there was quite a few, so that'll work. Let me see here. So I'm going to pull it up on eBay here, and we're going to go down these things. Everybody can hear me okay, I'm assuming, because nobody said they can't. So that's a good thing. So I can go down and make sure we got the right people on the right teams. Okay, so we got baseball. Yeah, some of the baseballs are ending today. The Avalanche, the hockey jerseys are ending today. So, and some end tomorrow. So, the hockey I can wait till tomorrow, and we can just do them both on Thursday, which is fine, because I'll make it quicker for everybody tonight. And the full size that we have on for Thursday, which Kendall, it is on the site now. It is on eBay right now, currently as we speak. And what I might start doing, even on that, for some of you guys that like specific teams, I might start offering a buy it now option on the eBay. Nobody usually does that on the breaks and stuff, but I might, just because my good buddy Dale here out there in Cali, I've assigned him his own ringtone on his message that it's Mission Impossible, because it seems like it's been Mission Impossible for him to try to get his beloved Broncos. So anyhow, let me go through this, and we're going to check it real quick while we're going. Okay, so the baseballs, baseballs, hockey jerseys, they're all in today and tomorrow. Let's see, the Commanders photo I do have, which we do have sold, so that's good. That is Scott S. on the Commanders. And like I said, I should have this done earlier, but we had to run back and forth twice for my daughter so she could go do her thing, but that's okay. And I couldn't drive a golf cart right now, so I went for emotional support with my wife just to run back and forth. My leg, it would not let me. I can probably hit the gas, but yeah, I hear you, Kendall. It's always fun when I'm waiting and I bid on stuff and I get outbid after the clock is already at 0. I can never understand that, how eBay does that. They have a couple glitches there. I get it. It's all through the internet and we're all using our phones, so there's some kind of delay and lag. So I haven't really gotten my panties too much in a bunch about it because if I wanted to bid higher, I should have bid higher originally, not let it come down to the last minute. So that's kind of on me to begin with. Shirley Anderson, I got you down for the Bears. I have William Eccleston. I have you down for the Patriots. So we got that down, and they are marked off here. And Dick B, I have you for the Vikings. So I don't know if everybody's in the room, but I'm just double checking them because they've been scattered over a span of about a week, which is just wonky. I don't really like doing it that way, but it'd be better if it got listed and was just up there. Tyler B. I see Mr. Mermaid there. You're on the Eagles, which I got you marked down. And then... Okay. So, Mr. Robert, I see you here, buddy. So you have got Green Bay, it looks like. And I hear said daughter upstairs now. She's back. So her boyfriend's friend gave her a ride home, which is great. She's still terrified to drive. So even though she's can get her license, get her permit, she's still not really tickled pink on the idea. Because my wife and I were in a pretty bad wreck 2 years ago. She almost lost both of us in the same day. Some idiot not paying attention. She was probably posting something about smoke on the damn on her damn phone, but she ran up us going 65 miles an hour, and we were stopped dead in traffic. Suffice to say, our car had 17 points of impact. It's the mile marker. It started on 12.2, and we were told by the folks that it came to rest at mile marker 12.8. So our car basically bounced down the road for 0.6 of a mile with us in it. So that sucked. And my daughter was cute. She was sweet. She's like, Dad, why are you... So you can see on our Life 360 app that we have. Let me see, Robert. Why won't it pull up your address here, buddy? Let me see. Yeah. But JR Hobby, that is you, Robert, correct? Yeah. So... You have the Chargers in the 8x10s. Yeah, you already have the Chargers in the 8x10s, bud. So if we're doing the helmets, you can figure that out. I'm just going through the 8x10s, make sure I got everybody. And I do have Dale. You do have the Broncos already, so you are good on the Broncos for the 8x10s for the NFL and the Steelers. So William, we have 3 Williams, so I have to make this J. He has the Steel Boys and the Raiders and the Blackhawks. And make sure, I think that's as far back as we go. Oh, Tyler has the Falcons. That was the only other one. Boop. Hey, Tyler, how you doing? Hey, no, we're just going down. I was telling everybody I ran a little bit late because I fell down again, and it took me 15 minutes to get up. And then about 10 minutes to stretch my knee out once I did that. So, like a dumbass. So, anyhow, apologize for being a little bit late, but I'll tell you it'll be an easy. It's just like a shorty anyway. So, what we're going to do is I got my football 8x10s. We only got about half of them sold, so I'm just going to do 5 with that one because it's an auction from a week ago. I just want to get it done so we can clear it off and then We have them going out Sunday, and they're all listed. I'll make sure every team is listed for Sunday, and I'm boosting them because it seems like that when you pay the extra money for eBay to boost them, they actually get listed properly. So big shock there. So anyhow, we do have some teams available in the 8x10s. Anybody wants to grab them, we'll do them like $8 a piece, something like that. You don't have to buy more than one if you don't want, just $8 all the way across the board. But I'll post them here who the teams are available now so everybody can see. If not, we'll just rip them because that's fine. So NFC 8x10s available. $8 each. Make it easy for everybody. Simple math. So we got NYG. We got the Cowgirls. We got the Lions. Oh, and just in case, people who get the Cowgirls, if it's a Cowboys player, yeah, that'll count too. But, we're waiting for the Cowgirls to come popping out there. The Bucks. My brother called me again. He's been, part of another reason, 10 minutes for me not getting my freaking computer set up in time because my idiot brother keeps calling me, hey, I won this one or this one. Which one should I trade for? And I don't mind an intelligent question, but when you're asking me, should I trade a Rich Gannon helmet for an Ed Reed jersey? Yeah, that's a no-brainer. And Rich Gannon wrote on the helmet, NFL MVP 2002. Yeah, I'm taking that. There's nothing even to discuss. That's like a ridiculous question. It's almost comedy. So that's the NFC. And then the AFC teams. And then Sunday we'll have a box of 10. We'll roll it. So, all right, anybody, you can put them in a while as I'm doing this. So, first team's on there, obviously get them first. So that works. Kendall, in this case, the Bills are available. In case you're wondering, Ravens, Bengals. For those that are Steelers fans, they can call the Bengals the Bengals. There you go, the Sea Chickens again, Dale. Yeah, I thought we had that conversation. They should be spoken with the respect that they deserve. Unless we're going to start calling the Broncos the Little Ponies. Oh, that's what we could call them. My Little Ponies. The Broncos are now forever known, will be known as My Little Ponies. And we'll put a little pink sticker on their name. That'll be cool. Although you got our ex-quarterback now, so hopefully he remembers how to play football this year for you. Because believe it or not, I mean, when Russell got traded, okay, I'm going to mark these off a while for people that want to do. And you know the Venmo and you know the PayPal. If you don't, just ask and I will send it. I'll give it to you again. All right, let's see. We're going to give Dale orange. We're going to give us Tyler green. Yeah, right, Robert? That's cool, right? The My Little Ponies. Yeah. That'll be cool. And we'll have we'll put a little rainbow and a little, what the heck is it? A little unicorn, like little unicorn sparkles around it. So that'll be good. Let's see here. So, all right. So we got, other than Dale's comment about the Sea Chickens. Okay. So Robert, you already have the Chargers in the 8x10, so you're good there. Dooby. Dale, you already got the Broncos, so you're good there. All right. Dale wants the Seahawks, so Dale's going to be the orange. Because that's part of your Broncos colors. And I honestly, I do say, I root for the Orange Crush. I root for them against the Steelers back in the 80s, the 70s. That Orange Crush days back then with Craig Morton and all them. They just couldn't get over the hump because the Steelers were just, quite frankly, the best team out there. Let's see, Tyler, you want the Niners. I'll put you in green. All right. And if somebody does not know our Venmo or PayPal, I'll gladly put it on there. But I actually am rooting for the Broncos because I despise everybody else in the AFC West. Because my Seahawks used to be in that conference, and I hate them all. So I don't like the Chargers. I don't like the Chiefs. I despise the Raiders. So the Broncos are my team to root for. And freaking Russell's got to learn how to play football again. I mean, he looked like somebody who had never played the game before last year. I don't. so many announcers last year were talking and saying that they don't know how somebody can regress so bad and lose that football sense that they had in 2 years. I don't know how. Okie dokie. The fishes, the fins, man. I got the, yeah, that's funny. So, all right, so the Giants and the Cowboys, the Lions, Saints, Panthers, Buccaneers, Rams, and Cards are still available. If anybody wants to grab them, they can. And then the Jets, Bills, Browns. Kendall wanted the Bills. Bills. Kendall, we're going to give you the awesome light blue, because that's a cool color. Kendall, and then we got Tyler. Okay, cool. All right, so. So I got you. You got the light. Yeah, you got the teal blue. It's a little lighter. It's like the blues, the Bills flash helmet color blue here on my board. So we're good there. So anyhow, yeah. So these are all the teams that are left here. I will do them real quick because and we're actually way ahead of the game anyway compared to usually, because I like to run my mouth for some stupid ass reason. Who'd have thought, right? I was a reporter for a lot of years for the newspaper. I got to cover a lot of cool things, ask people a lot of questions. So occasionally I have opinions, especially when it comes to sports, because some things are just ridiculous. I'm glad. I don't know if anybody's going to buy them all. No, they don't even have to, Tyler. Yeah. Tennessee and light blue. There you go. Because we're doing 5 photos, so I'll be okay with even just ripping them now. I'm fine. I just want to let anybody know I don't want to miss in a team that they thought was taken. That's all. I'm not trying to sell them all here. I'm just trying to make sure that if there's a team you want, that you don't not use the ability to go, oh crap, I can get them. So, but yeah, I've been pretty fortunate. I've gotten to cover a lot of cool stuff. My brother was talking tonight. One of his choices was a Joe Flacco helmet. An interesting story. Joe Flacco is from a high school that I used to do the yearbook photos for his school. And Audubon, New Jersey, small school. He went to the University of Delaware, again, small school. And his first NFL professional game, I got to go cover him, which was awesome. From the local paper aspect, I remember standing next to Joe in his locker the first night. He only got to play a couple snaps in the third and fourth quarter because it was preseason. Adrian Peterson was still a beast for the Vikings then. And then I remember proceeding into Harbaugh's press conference. And of course, first thing everybody asks him is, is Joe Flacco going to see the field this year? And, Harbaugh is emphatic that, no, Tyrod Taylor is our quarterback. Joe will not see the field all year probably because he needs to learn and he's not ready. And he's got a big learning curve ahead of him. And Tyrod's our guy and we're going to go with Tyrod. And we feel good that he's going to run our offense well. Guess what happened the following week? Tyrod Taylor went down with an injury. Guess who was on the field that wasn't going to touch the field all year? Mr. Flacco. Guess who, they went to the Super Bowl and won the Super Bowl, said Mr. Flacco is quarterback. So that was kind of an interesting thing. But my wife's a big Michael Phelps fan. And that I remember specifically that night down at the Ravens. After the game was over, nobody left the field. It was kind of cool because Michael was competing in Beijing for another medal, and they broadcast his event over the big screen in the football field. And it was cool to hear 60,000, maybe it had cleared out half, but 30,000 people screaming for their local boy because he's a Baltimore kid, Delaware kid. So Michael Phelps, them screaming for him on the Jumbotron. It was awesome. And of course I was able to get my wife, who loves him, a Phelps USA t-shirt that they were selling there that night, which is kind of cool, but it's neat how stuff intertwines and just goes around. But yeah, Tyrod's our man. Joe's not going to get on the field. Nope, not this year. Yeah, and yeah, Joe's on the field. And oh man, as I'm sitting here, my leg cramps up because I moved it, and it is brutal. So anyhow, yeah, Tyrod's one of the unique things. He had that weird thing happen in Buffalo too, which without him, Josh Allen and those guys, they don't make the field yet, and they don't go draft somebody else. He had Tyrod up there, and he had that strange thing with his abdomen, and when he was out in San Diego, again he got that strange thing, internal injury, and without him, Justin Herbert probably would have been 2 years on the bench, 3 years on the bench instead of this lightning kid comes out of nowhere. It was pretty cool. So Yeah, you want to see a great autograph. You would not be looking at Malik Willis. It looks like a couple mountains that a kid drew in third grade art class. It's like goofy. So anyhow, all right. So we look pretty good here. We're just gonna roll with these. All right. So for the teams we got, yep. If anybody does any more teams, we're good. So the teams we got: Tyler's got the EAGLES Eagles. Scott's got the Commanders. Shirley Anderson's got the Bears. Robert, you got the Packers. Dick B, you got the Vikings. Tyler, you got the Falcons. Dale C, you got the Seahawks. Tyler, you got the 49ers. William E, you got the Patriots. Tyler, you got the Dolphins. Kendall with the Bills. William J with the Steelers. William J with the Raiders. Robert J with the Chargers. And Dale C with the Broncos, or as we like to call them, our little ponies. So that's really cool. So we're going to do that. So for our little ponies, guys. So anywho, let me make sure the camera's working good here, because I've been looking at our thing and I'm thinking it's pretty good. Can we see our? Yeah, we see our hand. You know, we couldn't see the hand, so that's a good thing. Nothing there. Don't look at the hand. You know, whatever. It's the portal. I watched Dane's break on Dynasty Breaks when the guy was bitching that he didn't turn over upside down every box of cards, every box he was doing, and Dane's like, well, it would take me an extra half an hour to do it, and there's no portal making them like whoosh it through. So that's our 8x10s. We're going to roll with them, as they say. So, and that'll be good. And then, like I said, yeah, we'll offer some hockey jersey availability there too, because there's some of them been scrubbed up, and actually they're still ending. So maybe we'll wait. I think it probably behooves us because a bunch just ended tonight. And I think I had on there that it was a Thursday break on there. I don't want to mess up those people. So we might just wait on that. And Dale had a good idea the other night. We have a really cool jersey up top there. The Ink Threads, which is high-end stuff, which is awesome. They're all people that have just had monumental accomplishments. The Ink Threads up there. I'm probably going to post it on an auction or do it here. I don't know I'm going to figure out how to do it on the auction. But as opposed to doing the jersey numbers, because that's kind of hokey, first letter of the last name, that's kind of cool, because if you have a favorite player, you can grab that. And you can put in here if you like it in the chat thing. I've seen people with the full-size helmets do it by player as opposed to by team. So if you're not necessarily one player's fan, but you are another, you can just grab one player. So maybe we'll do one of those too, because it'd be fun. But anyhow, all right. So anyhow, you didn't come to hear me talk. Let's see the hockey. Let me see when the hockey jerseys. Some of them were ending tonight. I think some ending tomorrow. Cool, Kendall. I got your thing there. And I'm sure Tyler, you'll do either PayPal or whatever. That's yeah. Robert, you and I, we already talked earlier. You're good. Yeah, let me see. Yeah, Avalanche jersey ended tonight. Yeah, sure. Let me see what I have here. And the jerseys are not custom jerseys. They are not the cheese ball stuff that you see out there that I've seen all too often, that they just take a regular jersey and sew some numbers on it. That is not what we got. So let me see if I can pull it up. Original listing. Here we go. So let me see what I have here as the breaky date on here. Full scripting. Doobie-doobie-doo. Yeah, okay. So, I mean, if we get enough hockey jersey, we'll put it on there because I have it on there. So, yeah. So let me see who else bought what one's ended today, and we'll go through that too. Because I didn't have Edmonton. Yeah, so we'll do the hockey jersey too. Because, some haven't paid yet, but I can send them a reminder quick. That's easy. But yeah, we'll probably end up doing that too. And I'll just have to mark them down here real quick. So, okay, I'll check it for you, buddy. Yep. Okay. Hey, Dale, I'm not kidding you. That's your ringtone, buddy. You just texted me. Mission Impossible, because it's been impossible for you to get what you actually wanted on your guys. So, all right, let me write these down real quick, and then we can go right from one to the other. That'd be fun, right? Yep. And we can just go to do the football ones or not, and either sign off or sign on. Okay, so Dale, you got the Avalanche. Okay, and the jersey here. And it looks like you already paid there, so Dale C gets that. And Shirlene Anderson, you got the Red Wings. And it looks like she paid there on there too already. Cool, so we got that. Yeah, we'll definitely pull one of those because even if we only have half of them sold, I'm okay with that. And Corey, welcome aboard, my friend. If you're watching, I hope you're watching. That's cool. I'm going to get better with this microphone thing. I got to get a little stand that gets it up close to my mouth so it doesn't sound like I'm so far away. Which, me being far away is probably not a bad thing sometimes. But you want to hear what the hell somebody has to say, for sure. And we don't do the music thing because every time we do the music thing, the little Tim H, welcome aboard there for the Capitals. We're going to be pulling this puppy tonight, so that's good. You tuned in just in time. We got to start a little bit later tonight because, well, tomorrow I got 2 doctor's appointments, so that's cool. I got my regular checkup from my health doctor. I got my chiropractor stuff, and my regular doctor is going to give me a place to get a second opinion for an orthopedic doctor, so that'll be a damn good thing. So I should be able to get my butt in gear there, as they say. Corey, you got the Rangers. And I think, by chance somebody does do extra shipping. I knocked the shipping all down. It's like $2 to make it easy. The most anybody will ever pay for shipping is like $8 because that's what it costs for priority mail to go pretty much anywhere. So if it's ever more than that, don't worry, I'll catch it. Where you can send me a little reminder and I'll refund it for you so you don't get hosed paying out more on shipping. The shipping companies make plenty of money. They have all kinds of trucks. They don't need our help. Corey M, I got you on the Oilers. Cool. The Rangers. Penguins is Robert. And we're just quiet here for a second because I'm just getting this list all together and we're going to have nonstop action activity. The Bruins. The Bruins are Gerald K. Welcome as well if you're watching. If not, when you play us back, Gerald K, we like to welcome you. We try to have a little community here. We try to do the right thing by everybody. Try to give everybody chances. If for some reason your payment doesn't go through or you have issues with payroll at work or something like that, don't hesitate. Just call me because I don't try not to be one of these douche waffles on here that, my payment, if I don't have it in a second, I'm going to get had. Like, whatever, kind of, that's not what we're about doing. Collectors at heart, we're fun. We collect this stuff because it reminds us of stuff of our childhood. It reminds us of our favorite players. It reminds us of memories of games we've watched. And I've been lucky enough to meet probably over 1,000 players. So it reminds me of the times I got to see them at the hotel, which is kind of cool. My brother sent me a text. Do I have this color jersey? Because he wanted Jordan Love yellow jersey. And I told him I have an Eclipse. Oh, my God. Oh, well. Okay, so we're going to post these up so while we're doing the football 8x10s, we can see if anybody wants any hockey teams. But these are the hockey teams open for the jersey. Okay, we got... Okay. Hockey jersey. Right now we're going to do one because we got about half of them filled. If we do fill a bunch of them, then we'll just do the other one too. Which would be kind of cool or not. We'll do Thursday or Sunday. But anyhow, these are available teams. And you will be surprised by some of these teams. If we're doing the jerseys, they're just like 10 each. Yeah, somebody wants 5. You can have 5 for like 45. Whatever, that's fine. All right, so we're going to show which teams are available here. Wait till you see these guys. Holy crap. And if I could spell, it would be better. That's the problem. I got a microphone. Whoops. and a camera and my keyboard and my mouse all together in close proximity. What's the thing in Hunt for Red October? Having those things in close proximity is inherently dangerous. When he's giving the Russian guy grief for putting down enough sonar buoys that a man can walk from Iceland to Greenland without getting his feet wet. Yeah, I watch a lot of movies. I guess I got a lot of quotes in my head too. Another great aspect of that stupid medicine, man, that guy gave me. If your doctor ever prescribes for you gabapentin or Neurontin, it's called, run as fast as you can, like the little gingerbread man, or My Little Ponies, and stay away from that crap. We were driving yesterday, and I dozed off for a couple minutes in the car, and I had a dream of a campground I used to camp at as a kid, and this big lake they had there. But underneath this lake were these incredibly big fish that you could see through the lake, which was clear. And at the bottom of the lake was weird stuff that was putting up this sludge. I said to my wife, something's really weird there. She's like, yeah, you got to get rid of that medicine because that's like stupid. I only dozed off for about 5 minutes. It was horrible. So yeah, avoid that crap at all costs. I don't take medicine unless I absolutely need to ever, and will never take that stuff ever again. I would rather my back feel. I'm not jinxing myself, I hope, but I would rather feel my back hurting than not. And again, public service address is over. And these are my teams. And I got to move this on my list. I have the Flames next to the Ducks. And you know what happens there? You have Duck Flambe. So, Robert, Tampa Lightning and Canadiens. Okay. I'll put you down, my friend. Tampa, Robert. Dale with the Sabres. Alrighty. You got those teams on there. So everybody can look at that and play with that a while we start doing the 8x10s. So 8x10s, quality 8x10s. Like I said, we're going to have them for Sunday night. They will all be listed. They will all be boosted. It was weird. It was kind of cool. Sunday we had a whole different crowd in our chat in our room because I boosted them and more people got to see them. So that's awesome. That's a good thing to do. So we got our 9-ball. Boop, boop, boop. And we got Carchi Romano, our Carcarius, our Sharky. It'd be nice to pull another shark out. I think the last shark we pulled out was like Jeff Friesen. But I know there's Vincent Dam, Fusner, Mike Ricci, a bunch of good Sharks guys, Archer Serbe, Eddie Belfour, and many, many good players. So, and like I said, tonight's a little bit different because this is not a normal night. So we have new people in. So say howdy doody, as they say. So we're going to do 5 since we did about half the teams. So we're going to go over the teams here real quick. And I'm going to do kind of the same thing that Dave, the one guy, does that Dad breaks from now on. When people have a number of spots, like 5 spots, you're going to get something in the mail. And 10 spots for the whole evening, not for one break, but for the whole thing. You're going to get something. I'm going to do that just as a cool thing to say thank you for being here and all that good stuff. So, all right, so the 8x10s, we got Tyler B with the Eagles. We got Scott S with the Commanders. We got the Bears with Shirley Anderson. We got Robert J with the Packers. Dick B with the Vikings. Tyler B with the Falcons. Dale C with the Seahawks. Tyler B with the 49ers. Yeah, Dave's a good guy, dude. I mean, I watched him, Tyler, a lot. And you can tell him I say hi in the chat there. Because he and I were chatting one night until like 1 o'clock in the morning because he's a teacher. And he was coming right next to my house at the Oaks Convention Center. I told him, I said, dude, we'll have to get together. But it was all work for him that week with education stuff. So, cool. Nice. Awesome. Anyhow, Patriots are William E. Tyler B is the Dolphins. Kendall's the Bills. William J's the Steelers. The Raiders are William J. Robert J has the Chargers. And Denver, my favorite little ponies, is owned by Dale. So here we go. We got these. We'll go roll. But, and again, no portal for them to evaporate or slide in there or slide out of there. They're all sealed. So, and we rip it. Rip it to crumpet, as they say. Rip. Boom. And you can't reuse them. So, we always send them to you in them. Because it protects the photo, which is nice. And you'll see our photos do not come. Yeah, that's all right. You can keep putting your hockey ones on there if you want. Everybody can see when they come. These are not shipped just like this. Wonky. We put them in a big shirt box, priority mail, with these in them to prevent them from getting all crushed. I used to say do not bend, do not whatever. And the idiot post guys, they don't care anyway. So if anybody out there's a postman, I do not mean that you're an idiot. I just know in our area, they don't care. They fold them. So anyway, here we go. 1 and 2 and 3. Who has the Cowgirls? This is an awesome one. Mel Renfro, defensive back extraordinaire, Hall of Fame 1991. This was actually signed out at Canton at the Hall of Fame in 2002. So great part about the Cowboys, Steelers, and Raiders having inductees. They all make it like a party out there and a reunion. When John Stallworth, I was out there for his induction, Jim Kelly, there had to be 35 Bills players there when Jim Kelly went in and Marv Levy. And there had to be 25 Raiders players there when Dave Casper went in 2002. And John Stallworth, there had to be 20 Steelers guys there. They're all together. It's pretty cool. So anyhow, this is Mel Renfro, and this is going out to the Invisible Man because the Cowboys were not claimed. I cannot believe that. But we're going to have him up here anyway. He'll be going back into a series. We'll have Series 2 coming out eventually. We have to go through the first boxes. Might just have all the boxes laying out here, and we can just pick one at random too to do that. That would be kind of cool. Anywho, next one. Here we go. And a one and a two. Oh man, another good one, and this is going to be claimed by William J. Chuck Noll. Awesome coach for the Pittsburgh Steelers, Hall of Fame 93. If you get a chance, watch this man's football life. The amount of detail this man put into his stuff and what he did when the season shut down, like what do I do next? It's funny. Yeah, I mean, it is freaking funny. His wife can never even get him to go on a vacation. He still wanted to go to the office. Chuck Noll, awesome Hall of Famer. He has passed on, unfortunately. This was done at Hall of Fame in 2001 out in Canton at the Topps autograph signings out there. So that's kind of cool. And again, this goes out to William J. Welcome aboard, William J. Chuck Noll. Really good hit there. Let me write your name on your envelope for you so we do not forget who has that. Okie dokie. Put William J. right there. Boom. We're going to put Chuck Noll in the middle where he belongs. 4-time Super Bowl champion coach. How many people can say that? Out of 6 years. Only coach there that has never lost a Super Bowl. I mean, that's unbelievable. But anyhow. All right, next one. Here we go. All right, so let's get some hits on the board here. Oh, tape that sucker too close. Tight. Let's rip it. We'll just rip it. Rip it. Like they do in the Grinch. Thump it, the crumpet. We're going to rip it. Ain't reusing this one. We don't reuse any of them, but boom. Here we go. 1 and a 2. Does anybody have some anti-venom? We have a snake in the house. Kenny the Snake Stabler. Awesome. And this is a Saints hit because he's in obviously the Saints uniform. Great guy. Awesome. Again, this is the Invisible Man. Nobody's got this. That's the only part that sucks about ripping them up when they're only half sold. We have a lot of open stuff, but it will be put back in a series, so somebody will have a chance to get it again. Kenny Stabler, I despised him as a player because as a kid growing up, I was a diehard Miami Dolphins fan. He broke my heart by keeping the Dolphins from going to third straight Super Bowl with his throwing from his knees to Clarence Davis in the corner of the end zone. I met him a few years later, obviously, many years later, up at the football show where we got these. And he was the nicest individual, nicest human being you want to meet. Two of the guys that were going to be at the TriStar Super Show the next day were Bart Starr and Ken Stabler. I had the pleasure. There's not even a word that describes the enjoyment and pleasure I had out of it. These two men came into the hotel about an hour apart and made the day of the 50 of us or so that were in the lobby waiting to get autographs from our favorite players and stuff. Bart Starr signed for an hour. He's passed on, unfortunately, now. He had said at the time, anybody that sends anything into his foundation, he'll gladly sign it for you with any donation to his foundation, which was awesome. Ken Stabler was there getting mobbed. There was 30 people around him. He signed autographs. Hotel security comes over and says, Mr. Stabler, are you okay? He goes, we're fine. We're fine. We're just doing some autographs and getting to know each other over here. We're having a good old time. Thank you for coming over and asking. And I'm like, what? This guy was amazing. And I told him, I said, I despised you as a player, but man, you are a super, super human being. And he really was absolutely amazing. And I told him why, and he understood because he was a Raider, and I was a Dolphins fan. So, but as a Saint, he was a great player as well. Again, his football life, another really good one to watch. The man loved football. It was above and beyond on the field. And then in a stark contrast to that, Barry Sanders came into the hotel about 45 minutes later after both of these guys had settled in. Walked up the hallway with 3 security guys, didn't talk to anybody, didn't want to talk to anybody. People asked him for his autograph. He said, get me at the show tomorrow. Went up to his hotel room and dogged everybody. So there's a contrast of how players can be. Barry Sanders is probably the one responsible for messing up the Topps autograph sessions out at the Hall of Fame. They used to have you and I, anybody could go out there, and you get 12 Hall of Famers on one ticket. They'd all be sitting at a table. Topps would help you with your helmet, slide them down the table for you. And it'd be guys like Bob Greasy, Chuck Knoll, Bud Grant, Franco Harris, Larry Zonka, all these guys just lined up. Paul Warfield lined up there. And, each session was like $70 for like 12 Hall of Famers autographs, which was great. And then a couple hours later, they had another session. A couple hours later, my wife and I went out one year with our whole Chevy Blazer filled with mini helmets. Absolutely, there was not another thing we could put in our car. We had Riddell mini helmets everywhere because we already knew we were probably going to get 100 of them signed out there because we had tickets for all the sessions. And then Barry Sanders went in and he said, I'm not signing for that, because they always had that current year's class signed for about $75, and you got one autograph for everybody that year's class. And Barry, Mr. I do card shows, and I need to get a lot of money for my autograph. He wasn't going to do that. And Montana the same way. So after that, it got taken over by Mountain Memories and became like a card show, as opposed to what it really was. It was meant for it to be a fan celebration. Now all these guys are still out there. Like this year when you got to the Hall of Fame, if you go to the McKinley Hotel right there in downtown Canton, the McKinley Hotel is where they stay. They have tables outside. They have chairs for all these older guys to come out and sit down and interact with you and get autographs. So it's a great, great experience. The Canton Hall of Fame. If you've never been out there to the induction ceremonies, even if you don't set foot on the field or go to the induction ceremony, just the ambience and the experience of being there, the parade, and to see all these older guys and listen to them talk about football is so freaking cool. God, I sound like a football geek, don't I? Good grief. I think I need a 12-step program. But it was awesome. I was out there for 5-6 straight years in a row. 99, like I said, 2000, Montana kind of screwed things up. 2001, 2002, 2003. Just great, great, great years of autographs out there. And guys, and most recently, when Brian Dawkins and Dick Vermeil. So that's awesome. Anyhow, let's move on. Gonna rip another one. Yeah, Dave, shut up. Stop yakking. Just rip my stuff open. Yeah, just tell me that. Go put it in the chat. Just go, yeah, just shut up, man. Just stop talking and keep ripping. Yep, there you go. Hey, up, next one. Copyrights on the back are owned by NFL Properties, Los Angeles, California. Oh, and we have a Tennessee Titans hit. Again, nobody home there. What I'm going to probably do is I'm going to enter everybody in, because I'm not having these all go unclaimed. And this is, again, uncharacteristic of what any seller would do on eBay or anybody on YouTube that is, about the money, which not necessarily. Obviously make a couple dollars. It's going to my daughter's stuff anyway. But what we're going to do, we're going to take like 2 or 3 of these pictures that aren't claimed, and we're going to enter the names in the randomizer, and then we're going to random, and the top 3 are going to get the picture. We're going to pick 3 of them, unless this one's not claimed too. So anyhow, uno, dos, and we're going to rip it again. Here we go. Good luck to everyone. And wow. Again, we're not reusing the containers. It's not Christmas. We're not reusing the paper. Rip it open. All right, here we go. 1 and 2 and 3. And this is the G-Man, which, again, is not claimed, which kind of sucks. It's anticlimactic. We really definitely got to have all the spots for Sunday, which we will. I'm going to send out an email like Saturday to people and let them know. So, but anyhow, Otis Anderson, Super Bowl MVP. So we got Super Bowl MVP, Neil O'Donnell, who played in the Super Bowl. Awesome autograph, nice signature. And O'Donnell was always great. Played for the Steelers for a lot of years, too. Kenny Stabler, Super Bowl, won Super Bowl. Mel Renfro played in 4 Super Bowls. Chuck Noll won 4 Super Bowls. Awesome. The only one claimed out of here is Mel Renfro, so we're going to put him on the side there. If I give the Chuck Noll away, my daughter will shoot me. So somebody with the Steelers will have to grab that. That's cool. But what we're going to do now, we're going to take Neil O'Donnell, we're going to take Otis Anderson, and we're going to take Kenny Stabler. And I'm going to enter everybody here, and everybody can thank Dale in the chat. I'm going to get a hold of his friend, and I'm going to be able to show this on the screen really easy. I'm going to do it on my phone. I don't know if it's going to come up all right, but we're going to put it in anyway. We're going to try it. All right? So, because I want everybody to see it. Me just saying it on the screen sucks. That's like stupid. So, not in any particular order here. We're going to make, let's see. Oh, Super Bowl MVP should be number 1. So, we're going to make the person that gets number 1 is going to be O.J. Anderson. Person that gets number 2, just because I think of his stature in the NFL Hall of Famer, it's going to get Kenny Stabler. And Neil O'Donnell, who personally made Larry Brown of the Cowboys the Super Bowl MVP by throwing him 3 interceptions when he was with the Steelers. We're going to make him 3rd. Great quarterback anyway, still, but he's 3rd out of those 3. So I'm going to go in here and get my little list generator. And we're going to do a list randomizer. And again, most people just put them back and go. Yeah, the Renfro was 1. Oh no, the Renfro wasn't 1. You're right. That's a good thing. The Noel was 1. The Renfro wasn't. So that's a good thing too. Yep. Yep. He is a cowgirl, so we'll leave the cowgirl over there. Actually, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna put everybody's name in. Out of these 4 guys, we're even gonna be the best out there, just so nobody can naysayers. We're going to put all 4 of those guys up there. And I'm going to put everybody's name here in a random. Let me get my list randomizer here. And 1, 2, and 3 are going to get to pick which 3 they want. There you go. I'm going to make it totally, we'll make it totally diplomatic and democratic. All right, so we're going to put in here, and we do everything by 9 times. So we're going to put Tyler in here. Tyler. And next we're going to put Scott S. Well, I don't think there's another Scott in there, so we're just going to go Scott S anyway. We're going to go Charlene. And again, this is contrary to the normal way they would do it. They would just pack it up and go, oh, no, that's okay, nobody won. But I can't do that. That drives me crazy. God only knows what kind of weird dream I have about that. I'm strange enough to begin with. I don't need... Okay, and Dale C. Because I can tell Dale wants that cow chicken, the cowgirl. Dale C. And we got Tyler B. We got, okay. And William E. And Kendall. And William J. did win the Steelers, so he is not in for the Raiders competition. Do I have Robert J. in here? Yes, I do. And I have Dale C. Okay. So let's see. I'm going to go switch to the camera here where I can see the camera. Let's see if we can see that. Oh, we can. Cool. All right. Everybody can see that, right? That's what we got. That was the non-winner so far. Like I said, the William J. did win. All right, so we're going to randomize this puppy. Okay, we're going to randomize it. Okay. So here we go. We're going to hit, it's been your list. Okay, here's the numbers in my list. Hold on. There we go. Oh, yeah. Now we can all see it. Boom, cool. So we're going to hit again. Okay, and how many times does that say it was? That has been listed 2 times. So we're going to scroll up here a little bit so we can see it. Okay. It has been 2 times again, which is 3 times. Hit it again. 4 times. Hit it again. 5 times. Hit it again. 6 times. Hit it again. 7 times. Hit it again. And we are at 8 times. As we can see, everybody would agree on the class here. Let me see if we get the better shot that we had a minute ago. Maybe if I go this way. There we go. Okay, so we've done it 8 times. William right now. We're going to go 9 times. Boom. Dale C. Lucky winner, chicken dinner. Scott S. And then Tyler. So we're going to go Dale C., Scott S., and then Tyler. And then Robert J., you're going to have something else here too because you came up 4th or close. All right, so Dale S., Dale C., Scott S., and then Tyler. So let's go over here. Dale, you want the Saints? Okie dokie. Kenny Stabler it is. Boom. And that's cool. That's the one I would take out of them. Okay. So Scott S., are you on board? Scott S., are you here? I think he comes across as Islander fan. I don't know if Islander fan's here. Okay, Tyler, we're going to give Scott about 15 seconds. And if he's not, then you get to jump up to number 2. And he will get the one remaining. And actually what we'll do is we'll go Robert with number 4, you're going to get one as well. We're going to do all 4. I just think it's the right thing to do. So, all right. All right, Mr. Tyler, it does not appear that Scott S. is here. So you do need to be present to pick this. So go ahead and pick one, man. So you got Mel Renfro, Otis Anderson, or Neil O'Donnell. Going to Tyler. I know you're not a Cowboys fan, but Mel Renfro, Hall of Famer. And again, Super Bowl MVP for the opposing team, the Giants. Wide right. If Scott Norwood would have kicked the field goal 6 inches to the left. Oh, yeah, Scott, you're here. Okay, cool. So, Scott, who you picking, man? You got Mel Renfro. These constellations, they didn't hit, but we don't want anybody going with no hits. So we're going Mel Renfro, we're going O.J. Anderson, and we're going Neil O'Donnell. You get to pick one of the 3. Dale had first pick, and he took the Kenny Stabler. This is why I hate unclaimed teams, because it's cool. I'm just doing the right thing here and making sure somebody wins them, but it'd be better if the people are... Anderson, you got it, man. So Scott gets Otis Anderson, Super Bowl MVP of Super Bowl, what number? 25. Wide left or wide right. That's all you got to think about it. I watched that game. I watched that last night again, the Jim Kelly. Again, A Football Life. If you're a football fan, The Football Life, Jim Kelly's is great. All of them are really well done, but there's some you really should see because some of these guys came up from nothing. When I say nothing, they would have had to have nothing to have nothing. It's crazy. Okay. Tyler, I'll give you Mel Renfro. And congratulations, Robert J. You got Neil O'Donnell, my friend. So, and then Kendall, I'm going to get something for you. Obviously, I don't know if you're a Pittsburgh Pirates fan, but I'll give you a choice of I'll either find a Buffalo Bill guy that I can send you, or you can have this Chris Archer bobblehead. The Pirates, they're not far from you. I don't know. Their Buffalo used to be their farm team, so I don't know if you're up there or not. So, Kendall, this will be yours, unless, of course, you're not a baseball gal and you want me to see what Buffalo Bill something I got to send to you. All right? Yeah, I just tried to do the right thing, Scotty. I want everybody to get, it's not exciting to go, hey, look, one was 1 out of 5 because eBay screwed up and only half of them got listed. But now, keep on top of them because I will have them all listed for Sunday. We will do a full box of 10 NFL, and they are, we got some killer people in there. Some really, really good people coming yet because they're boxed up 8 boxes of them, and I think we got 3 left. So there's some studs. So and a lot of Hall of Famers. I mean, Hall of Fame, Super Bowl MVPs. It's no average players. There aren't just anybody that hey, who's he? every person you're going to know. There still is another Junior Seau picture, I think. Yeah, we only got one. Unfortunately, some people have passed along. Chuck Knoll, there's another one of him in a white shirt. I know that for a fact. And some other guys, but they get up there in age. But there you go. So that's cool. This is everybody here. I'm going to make sure we make a note of this real quick so I don't screw it up. We'll put them back into the little sleeves here so I don't mess up. So this is for Robert. Okay, Kendall, what I'll do, shoot me your email, and I'll send you a couple things. You can pick something I'm going to send you, and you can just let me know which one you like better out of the 2 or 3 things. They'll be Buffalo related. So, yeah, you got the Bisons up there, right? Or Buffalo Bisons or something? What's your minor league team up there? They used to be Buffalo Bisons. I don't know what they are now. Yeah, I guess that would be... Yeah, somebody won one already. Somebody had it on a Charger. I think it was Robert that won sale. Yeah, he was always a great dude. Yeah, Bisons. Okay, cool, man. Hey, the Blue Jays now. Yeah, that's the only problem. I remember when I was up in Buffalo, you see Bison stuff everywhere. That's the only problem with some of the minor league teams. Their contracts get gobbled up for different baseball teams. Fortunately, the Reading Phillies are always going to be the Reading Phillies, except for we got a stupid ostrich as our logo now. It's the Fightins, which is the dumbest thing I've ever seen in my life. Even the season ticket holders didn't like it when they switched. Well, they didn't switch. They still have the Philly involved, but they got an ostrich at the ballpark, which sucks. They've got an ostrich making a fist on their hats, which sucks. Which is like goofy. So Scotty, you got Anderson, right? Yeah. And everything's going to get shipped out tomorrow. I apologize. Got a little behind in shipping because my sorry ass has been falling and laying all over the place. My daughter's home from school, which is great. But she does have the priority of seeing the boyfriend, which is no problem. And I just haven't been able to lug my butt to get the stuff quick enough down to the post office. Our post office is one of those little side post offices that just is not open a lot of hours. And they take an hour and a half break in the middle of the day. Anybody have their post office closed from like 1 to 2:30 every day? It's freaking stupid. But they need their time too, I guess. So no biggie. This is for Dale C. Is Kenny Stabler. Cool. Alrighty. So let me catch all up real quick. Or we'll catch all quick up on the hockey jersey everybody wanted. And you can just send it over to PayPal or Venmo. And let me see what we got here. So that's our 8x10s. That's that list. I'll put that over there. All right. So we have got some teams here everybody wanted. Okay. So Dale took the Sabres. If I didn't know better, he took them just because he wanted to have My Little Ponies, skate him away from Kendall there. But that's okay. Tampa Bay Lightning. Okay, so I got Robert J for that. Okay, we're good there. Okay, Dale, you want the Flyers, Kings, Stars, and Canucks. Dale C, Flyers, Kings, Stars, and Canucks. Canucks, okay. And Robert, you want the Blackhawks, Panthers, and Duckies. Okay. I'm going to put a different color for Robert there, so I got it. Robert J with the Blackie Hawks and the Ducks and the Panthers. Yeah, I guess the Panthers are going to have to get themselves up off the canvas when they go back home, but they've been unbeatable at home, so we'll see. It should be. I mean, I don't think it's going to just be a 4 or 5 game series. I think it's going to go 6 or 7, but we'll see. Robert J with the Blackhawks. Okay, I'll send Venmo when I pay you that stuff. Okay, that's cool. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, Tyler, your streak continues, buddy. You got the Ducks. Let me see. Anderson, Buzzers. Let's see here. Streak. I think I got all the teams here. Let me see. That's the Buzzer. Yeah, I think the Panthers will probably, Robert, I think it's probably going to be 2-2 when it goes back to Vegas. Vegas puts on a heck of a show, though. I don't know if you guys check out the pregame. Man, I wish the Flyers did stuff like that. Instead, we got some stupid orange fuzzy thing named Gritty going around the ice and cheerleaders. I don't know what that. I hadn't been to a Flyers game in a couple of years. It's like it's an alternate universe. I remember going to the Spectrum. I had. Back in the day, our networks, before it was all NBC and Comcast, everything, we had a local network. It was called Prism, Prism. I had Section 64. I had, it was either a choice when Eric Lindros got picked up by the Flyers. I was either going to fly to Seattle that year to see my beloved Eagles playing my Seahawks out in the Kingdome when the Seahawks were still in the AFC before the Kingdome got shut down, or buy a season ticket plan for the Flyers to see Eric Lindros. So I bought a 20-game plan for the Flyers. I had seats in Section 64, Row 1, seats 3 and 4, and every game I hung a banner over the railing, which you could, and every game the Prism guy focused in because my banner always said something to do with PRISM. Phillies Recce is a scoring machine. Phillies Roussel is a save master, that kind of stuff. And it was freaking awesome. Fast forward to I have my daughter, and we don't go to Flyers games as much because my wife, we have our kid. My wife and I went to a couple Flyers games last year. I'm like, what the hell kind of alternate universe is this? This is beyond goofy. I got 3 cheerleaders standing at the entrance to like where you walk into your section because we were in the club section, and they're not doing anything. They're standing there. Beyond stupid. I got Gritty. I got this stupid mascot skating around. The kids like him, and I get it. The New Jersey Devils always had the devil, so that was okay. I guess Gritty's okay, except for I don't understand what the hell he is. And the Philly Fanatic, we've learned that he's the best mascot in sports, and he was born on the Galapagos Islands. I get it. So you drove through Kansas, cool. You didn't see Dorothy in her red slippers, did you? Oh, wait. Was Dorothy riding on one of her My Little Ponies with red slippers? No, I'm just kidding. I'm just messing with you, Dale. And I will talk to your buddy about getting so I can put that screen up. I was able to see it on my phone tonight, but that still sucks. I'd rather do it on the screen. Anyhow, so for hockey right now, for the jerseys, the only teams we got remaining now are the Hurricanes, the Jackets, the Devils, the Senators, the Winnipeg Jets, the Predators, the Coyotes, and the Flames. So I think we're going to grab 2 anyway. We're just going to rock and roll, and I think we'll see what we got. And go from there. And hopefully we can get duplicates because RSA, one thing I noticed a couple times with Gold Rush especially, there's a lot of duplicates. I watched one breaker down in New Orleans. They're good guys. They had about 10 nights in a row. They had the the mini helmets. And after about 8 nights, you could almost pick 8 of the 10 mini helmets that were coming out of the boxes because Gold Rush does not do a good job of separating them. I have seen RSA have a couple duplicates, like the same jerseys a couple times, which that's okay. I mean, it depends on who it is. So anyhow, yeah, I-70 all the way. Yeah, the one year when the Royals played the Cardinals in the World Series was called the I-70 series. I remember that. It's just right across the state, and it's kind of funny. My brother, Kurt was not a sports fan at all when he went into the Army, was stationed at Fort Riley, Kansas, and my little brother, who was not a sports fan, came home with 3 Chiefs tattoos on him, and now he has about 60 tattoos. But I don't know what the hell they did to him out there in Kansas City. But he's not a Royals fan. He's just a Chiefs fan. No Cardinals, even though they're right there, right across Missouri. But yeah, he diehard Chiefs and nobody else. It's kind of crazy. And now his company this year sent him down. When he came back home, he was home here for a lot of years. His company sent him down to Houston, so he got to go watch the Chiefs at the Texans this year, and they, in a pretty good game. So, anyhow, alrighty, here we go. Yeah, every large break. Yeah, you're right, Kendall. Not even the Eagles, the Falcons for sure. I watched like 2 nights in a row out of 12 helmets because they were open a whole case. 2 nights in a row. And I wasn't even in the break. I'm just a geek. I'm watching them late at night. I missed them in the daytime. I'm watching them at night. And 2 Falcons out of 12. And 2 Bills out of 12, which I guess for you would be okay. And 2 Saints out of 12, back-to-back Saints. And the one night, like I've been telling people a lot, out of 10, I saw on Big Al's night one night, out of 10 RSA helmets, the first 5 he opened, 4 of them were Cowboys, which would make me puke, because the guy with the Cowboys, it would be fun, but no fun for the other people watching. But yeah, so maybe they do a little bit better job. My other brother was out in Pittsburgh last week, stopped out at where they do Gold Rush at Steel City Collectibles, and told him they ought to shake up the boxes a little bit. And it's just people loading the boxes. I don't even think they care. They're just throwing them in there, and I'm sure after they close the boxes up, nobody has any idea what's anything you could pull out. You could pull 3. Yeah, Kendall, I actually saw one night, one case, 3 Buffalo Bills out of 12 helmets. One was pulled out. It was a DeMar Hamlin, which I have yet to get. Well, I have yet to win one of those. A DeMar Hamlin, and then there was a Doug Flutie on one helmet, and a what the heck was the other one? Stephon Diggs. So that was a pretty good case of a box of mini helmets. If you're a Bills fan, So yeah, the Royals are. I mean, they have a cool coffin. Their stadium out there is awesome. All right, so let's get rolling here. Anybody else wants to grab any more hockey teams, they can, but otherwise I think we'll just do 2. We'll just grab them up here. I'll grab one up above and one below and see what we got. Yep. I mean, there's some good hits yet, so I'll give everybody a couple of minutes if they want to see if they want to get any more teams. You got the Hurricanes, Jackets, and the Devils, and the Senators. That's all in the East. And the Jets, Predators, Coyotes, and Flames in the West. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8 teams total left. So I don't know if anybody wants to. Yeah. La la la. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, ba, ba. I'll post the teams here too, just so everybody knows. I hate to see something really good come out and not get claimed. That would suck. And there are some really good jerseys, so that would really suck. Let's see. Hey, and tonight's cool too. I'm off tomorrow, so hey, and people on the West Coast, you're an hour behind us. But again, I'm sorry for us getting us started late. I don't bounce very well. It hurts now more than it ever did to bounce. So I used to back in the day in our deck hockey days. I used to be our goalie, and I play forward too. But I had some pretty agile knees and legs to play goal, and one of my highlights yet is to. Okay, Robert, you want the Devils? All right, I'll knock them off the list. Yeah, one of my highlights is playing deck hockey, which is, it's ice hockey, but on a court and you run. I played goalie on our one team, and our one league got done. I had a 4-0 shutout playing goalie on our one team. I drove the 15 miles from Phoenixville to Pottstown, where our other league was, which we went from an outdoor rink to an indoor rink, to play in my other league. Left my goalie pants on, not my pads, but my pants. Went in, got dressed just in time for warm-ups, and had a 3-0 shutout in that league. So that was kind of cool. Only time in my life I had back-to-back shutouts on the same night playing deck hockey. That was pretty sweet. That was a neat thing to remember. Then, of course, I can also remember the one time where a guy was trying to jump over me, hit me in the head with his knee. My helmet flew to the boards, and I was knocked out for 10 minutes. That was fun. And I don't remember. They told me I got up, walked to the other side of the court after periods, and then I let up a goal. I would never give up, and they just thought I was going to collapse to the ground. And I don't remember any of that after I got nailed. The only thing I remember is being outside of my car, my wife pouring cold water over my head. So there's about a half an hour of my life I have no recollection. They say I played pretty good after I got whacked in the head, but then I just couldn't do it anymore. So, but yeah, concussions I get it. They're no fun. And having to sit there and watch my team play for 4 or 5 games when I could. And I'm not even getting paid. When I couldn't play because the doctor said you couldn't play, that sucked. So anyhow, all right. So here's what we got left, as Robert has claimed the Devils. So we got 7 teams actually. So it wouldn't be. Yep. So I messed that up already. It would be 7 teams. If anybody wants to, if not, we're just gonna rip it anyway. So, but I just don't want to see somebody not get claimed. Robert, let me put you in for the Devils, my friend. Cool. And we got a lot of people watching it again. Go when it's on YouTube. Go in there, post a thumbs up. It's kind of cool. Generic presence at all. I mean, the videos that are live streamed, which they're not even posted on our video page. They're getting 150, 200 views, which is kind of cool. Now I'm moving them over to the video page, so you should be able to always see it on there too. So it should be cool. It'd be cool if I could get everybody else's voices on here and like have everybody chime in. That'd be awesome. They gotta come up with that technology. That'd be freaking cool. But anyhow, all right. So we're gonna get ready to roll here. Let's see what should we pull here. I'll tell you what. We're gonna get the big ones. We'll get. Hang on. Let me pull these out. We could do the RSA, but I don't know. I don't want to pull another one they pulled before. Because hockey, they have a lot, but they're not as diverse as some of the other stuff. So we'll leave that one go for now. Chucky boy, you were already claimed by William J. We're going to put you over here. So we'll pull hockey jersey. Hi! Got hockey jersey there. I think I just got buzzed by a mosquito in my own basement. That's kind of funny. Something whacked me in the head, and I'm not imagining it. I know what you're thinking, Dale. So we got big old hockey jersey 1. We got big old hockey jersey 2. Like I said, they are not cheese ball jerseys. We do not do that. Even in a lot of the jerseys I've seen, the only best ones I've seen other than ours are probably maybe the Hit Parade, because they're actually NHL jerseys. A lot of them are just the custom ones, which are cool too. If you're framing them and it's on the back. That's funny. I'm watching a replay as I'm sitting here talking. I'm seeing a replay of me moving my fat butt around to get the boxes. I see my gash on my elbow from cutting it on the concrete last week. And anybody wants to know, this is my 300 ring. Back in the day, I was a bowler. I still would love to do it, but I have 2 of them, which kind of cool. One night came close to having 800 for a series. That was kind of neat. But in my career of bowling, I had 2 300s, 2 299 games, and 11 in a row twice. I started off with a spare and went 11 in a row out. So it's kind of a cool thing. I like to wear it. I don't like to get all banged up. But there you go. People ask me, what's that ring for? And I had my career high, which was like 796. Like I said, almost 800. Never get that night back. 1 strike away. All I needed was the first strike in the 10th frame, and I would have had 800. Any beautiful purple ring, but that's okay. All right, so we're going to get lucky here with our Sharky. Boom, 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 boom. We'll park him right there for right now. 9 ball. Hit them both for luck. And 9s for hockey. Yeah, Bobby Hall, Gordie Howe, Mike Medano. Yep, turn them over twice. It's Mario Lemieux, 6'6". We're good. All right, let's get down the list of the names here. And I can stop yakking. And we can determine if we're going to do any, if we want to do a football helmet. If not, we can just do them on Thursday. That's fine. Dale, you want to close it up? You want to go the rest of this, guys? Okay, I'll make sure. Because that way you don't miss something. That would be good. I didn't even see it. I'm running my mouth. All right, so I'll put Dale in for the Flames. And you just send it over when you get a chance, bud. And then Dale with the Coyotes and the Predators. Winnipeg Jets. And the Senators. And the Hurricanes and the Blue Jackets. It would be cool to have a freaking Rod Brind'Amour Hurricanes jersey, Mr. Stanley Cup. And I know there's one, so that's kind of cool. But anyhow, yeah. So yeah, just send over a PayPal or Venmo, whichever way you want to roll it. That's fine. And we'll go down the names here. Yep. And Dale, don't forget, you still got the one jersey you won, the Flyers one, which I'll probably just siphon back into a display. But when I get an Avalanche, you're the first one that gets the phone call or the text about it. So I won't even put it up. I'll just contact you directly about it. So I've got a couple autograph numbers. Although I don't know with the Glacier numbers that are on the Avalanche jerseys, they were always kind of funky. Their blues gotten different. I know I have a Patrick Wall signed number. I have a Joe Sakic signed number. But it's kind of a black glacier that they were. Now their colors are way bluer. Cool jerseys. So they have a lot of blue, more than they ever had. They used to always be more burgundy and black. But anyhow. All right. So we're all closed up here. Let's go down the teams. Introducing, as Michael Buffer says, let's get ready to rumble. Okay, so we've got Dale C. with the Flyers. We got Corey M. with the Rangers. You got Robert J. with the Penguins. You got Tim H. with the Capitals. Welcome aboard, Tim, if you're watching. Glad to have you. Dale C. the Hurricanes. Dale C. with the Jackets. Stephen S. Mr. Islanders fan with the Islanders. Little hint. It's not just creative. He was almost going to be on the box. There is several Islanders, Brian Trottier, Billy Smith, Bobby Nystrom, guys available in the series. So, it's, the checklist I posted the one time on lots of Islanders. Let's put it that way. Robert O. Or Robert J. with the Devils. Charlene Anderson with the Maple Leafs. Gerald K. with the Bruins. Robert J. with the Lightning and the Panthers. Dale C. with the Senators, Robert J. with the Canadiens, Dale C. with the Sabres, Charlene with the Detroit Red Wings, Dale with the Dallas Stars and the Colorado Avalanche, and the Winnipeg Jets, Bradley K. with the Minnesota Wild, Dale with the Nashville Preds and the Coyotes, and again, that would be original Winnipeg Jets would go to the Arizona Coyotes. The Timu Solani, Keith Tkachuk, Winnipeg Jets would go to the Coyotes, just so we're clear about that. The new Winnipeg Jets are the new Winnipeg Jets. And if anybody gets an Atlanta Thrashers that would go to the new Winnipeg Jets because that's where the franchise moved to and from. But the original Winnipeg Jets, whether it be Bobby Hull, Keith Tkachuk, Nikolai Hobby-Bullen, any of those guys, that would revert and go to the Coyotes because that's where they went. Timu Solani, et cetera, et cetera. So anyhow, St. Louis Blues or St. Louis Blues. That's Patrick D. Corey M has the Oilers. Dale C with the Canucks. Damon L with the Sharkies. Nicholas Sapp with the Knights. Dale C has the Kings. Brad K with the Kraken. Let's get Kraken, and then the Duckies and the Flambés are Dale C with the Flames, Flame and the Robert J. Ducks. So here we get ready to roll. So it doesn't matter which one we do first or second. And right now what we're going to do too, because we got it all filled up. I appreciate that. And Dale jumping in. Thank you for closing it because that's always better because we know somebody's getting it. What we're going to do here, I've got my NHL 8x10s. So we've got some parked over here. But what we're going to do, since we got it all filled, we got 2 jerseys there. We're going to go, we're going to randomly pull 1 and 2 and 3. And we'll go one more. 4 NHL 8x10s for people who do not hit the jerseys. Again, we'll put everybody's names in random and we'll let you pick. And actually what we can do we'll even add to the dramatic effect of it. We'll put 1 on this one. We'll put 2 on this one. We'll put 3. And we'll put 4. So now we'll have the dramatic effect of picking which one. Dun, dun, dun. Are you sitting on the edge of your seat, kids? There you go. Boom. So we got those for after we do the jersey. So we'll move this one over here for now. Open the white one first. 9. Good luck to everybody. You want to do the white or we'll do left or right? Let's see. We'll do. Let's do this. Let's do this one first. We'll do the brown first. All right. So we'll move over Karchi. It gives a nice place to put those. Boom. All right. Here we go. 9 on the breakage. We got some way cool stuff. Cut open. Let's rip it and grip it and rip it. There we go. There, good. Everybody can see. Hopefully everybody can see good. Let me check it. Yeah, right smack in the middle. Okay, here we go. Cut. Without cutting the jersey, I hope. There you go. Boom. All right, let's see what we got. Like I said, we got some really cool stuff. Some surprising stuff. So we'll see what we got here. Oh heck yeah! This is one of our surprisers, and this is going to be an extremely cool hit. Because it's got to go with the team that's on it. This is freaking awesome. All right, I know everybody's seen the movie Christmas Vacation. Boom! Chevy freaking Chase. Griswold 00. Chicago. Again. Legit jersey. Look how freaking sweet this is. This is why the hockey jerseys always got to get sold out, because we don't do half-baked ones. Absolutely awesome. Chicago Blackhawks. Authentic numbering and lettering. Clark W. Griswold. This even has the fight strap in it of an authentic jersey. The jersey alone without the autograph is $200. Awesome. Kaboom. Massive freaking hit there, Mr. Robert J. on the Clark W. Griswold jersey. Chevy freaking Chase. That's freaking cool. Yeah, dude, I mean, you got to frame that. And I don't know how you would do it. The Blackhawks, by far, I'm a sports geek and a jersey geek. And someday I'll post a picture of the 85 jerseys that I have for myself in hockey. The Blackhawks have the coolest jersey of sports. I mean, this jersey is awesome. The red one's even better. So when you're framing it, Robert, you got to make sure you get at least the C on it. I mean, this has got to be something you got to frame up. You're never going to wear it. I mean, this is like way too cool. But maybe the zeros like that. Get somebody to frame it like that with the zeros and the C on this one sleeve, and maybe just fold over the other sleeve. I don't know, but you have to figure it out. But that's a good problem to have. That's freaking awesome. And Chevy Chase does have a pretty good autograph. I mean, he's pretty nice. He can be a weird duck at times. He was down at a function we had down here at the one local high school, Salesianum down in Delaware, where Michael Phelps was a guest speaker. And Chevy Chase had a couple drinks, man. He was well lit when he was up there speaking. It was unique to decipher. All right, so we're going to put down the Griswoldage for Robert. That's freaking awesome. The only thing I've seen cooler than that, a couple nights ago I was watching a break and I'm thinking, why on an NFL break or all sport, multi-sport break, or maybe it was baseball, why would they have an other category? I couldn't figure out what the hell it was for until I saw 99 Wild Thing Rick Vaughn come out of the box. And I'm like, really, are you kidding me? Because in a heartbeat, I would rather have him than any other baseball player that's out there. I used to have a 99. When I saw Major League 2, I wore a 99 Indians jersey to it. I don't fit in it anymore. Like that's many decades ago. But anyhow, so fun stuff. All right, let's go to the next jersey. Here we go. And we got some 8x10s to play with. So, all right. Let's see what we got here. Karchi, go ahead. 999. Bobby Hull. Bobby Hull. Bobby Hull. Bobby Hull. Oh, no, it couldn't be two Blackhawks hits in a row. That would make everybody want to take Robert out and hang him out the bus on the way to school. But yeah, let's not do that. But yeah, Cordy Howe would be good. Who has the Red Wings? Let's see. Oh, Charlene, that'd work out well for you. All right, let's go. We'll roll. Again, got to cut through all the tape. Not the red tape, clear tape. Blah, blah. All right, here we go. Messier would be okay too. I wouldn't mind giving him away because I'm not a huge Messier fan. I'll tell you a story about that next time we're doing our hockey. Yeah. Hey, Robert, you really here? Yep. All right, here we go. All right, we went over all the teams, so let's see what we got. Oh, man. Man. Timing is everything. You're going to be glad you did that. Robert, at the last second, you grabbed the Devils. Okay. It's a Devils jersey, but not any Devils jersey. This is the Stanley Cup champions of 2001 when they played the freaking Avalanche. They did not win the cup. They finished second, but this has even got the Stanley Cup patch on it from the finals. New Jersey Devils signed team jersey. Let's start. Scott, this is many years. This is the 2001. I'll see how many of these I can remember. Brian Rafalski, Scott Gomez, Lou Lamoriello, the GM, Sergei Brelin, Ian Crawford, Martin Brodeur. Sweet. That's actually a nice Marty Brodeur autograph. Ken Danico, Larry Robinson, Patrick Eliash, Randy McKay. Wow, not too bad. John McClain. Oh, actually not. Scott Stevens, Alexander McGillney, Scotty Niedermeyer, Brian Murray, Bobby Holeek's down here. Not too bad. Remembering here, David. Your memory's not bad. Who the heck was 17? Man, I forget all of them for that year. But it'll come with a roster. Everybody that's on here. Awesome hit. Freaking sweet. Dale, just as a hint, just out of your own curiosity, out of all the boxes of jersey we have, there is an Avalanche one similar to this, except for one difference. They won the cup. So that's pretty cool. Awesome. And Billy Guerin on the back, which he was one of the captains of the team that year. Billy Guerin's on here somewhere then. Let me see where he is. Yeah. John Madden. Not the John Madden from football. But awesome. Way cool. Again, you're going to have to buy a frame, Robert. I'm so sorry. Yeah, you're going to have to buy a frame. You're going to have to invest in some frames. I'm sorry to put you through the additional cost, man, my friend. I'm sorry. If you'd like, I'll keep them here and I'll worry about getting frames for them. That's freaking awesome. Cool. All right, well, we got one kid that didn't want to play with the rest of the team for right now. How good a decision was that to go, hey, let me grab the Devils quick. That was pretty good. You need to go get a lottery ticket tomorrow. All right, so we got 4 8x10s here we're going to do. We'll borrow a football box here for a minute. So I'm going to put everybody's name in my little phone again. Hopefully my battery hasn't kicked. No, we're still good. So I'll put everybody's name in there and we'll randomize. The top 4 will get to pick. And we'll have some more ripping. All right, so let me see here. Let me get a new list. Yep, submit. Yeah, we want to form that. Yeah, get rid of that form. All right, let's go new list. I haven't been paying attention. I wonder if the Phillies won that. I don't know. List randomizer. Cool. So we're going to pick out some. We're going to pick out some 8x10s here. So I'm going to move my microphone closer here so I can do this. But last night we did go to the Phillies game. It was kind of cool. I thought I was going to see a no-hitter last night. Aaron Nola, my favorite pitcher, pitched 7 innings, had 2 outs in the 7th inning before he gave up his first hit, which hasn't still landed from Nick Maton. So, cool thing before the game, the Phillies did a really nice job. They gave Nick Maton and Matt Vierling, who both got traded to the Tigers in the offseason, they gave them their championship rings last night, which I thought was a class move. Awesome. And then, of course, Nick had to go and spoil his buddy Aaron's no-hitter debut. Nola had 12 strikeouts, was unbeatable the first 5 innings. Struck out 5 out of the first 6 of the game, which was awesome. But like I said, he put it was odd. They almost scored a run with no hits. 7th inning started off with a walk, then an error on the third baseman, which was horrendous. Hey Robert, you're not in for the 8x10s in case you're wondering. So anyhow, but so you had first and second with 1 out. Then the third baseman made a great play. Got the force out at first. So you have second and third with 2 outs in a no-hitter. They're up 5-0. Phillies were up 5-0. And 2-2 to Nick Maton, and he freaking fouls one back. Another pitch, fouls one straight back, which you know what that means. He's on the timing of it. And the next pitch, he deposited up above the Toyota sign in right field. Like I said, hasn't landed up in the second deck. Nobody hits him there. And so, at least if you're going to lose a no-hitter, which Aaron Nola has never thrown one, it's not one that trickled by the infield or skated through somebody. It was crushed. And that's if you're going to lose a no-hitter, I guess that's the way to lose one. All right, Dale, Bradley, let me put your names in here while I'm yakking here. I'm putting everybody's names in. I'm not just talking for the sake of talking. Patrick, we got you in here. Tyler, we got you in here. All right, so we got Tyler, Patrick, Corey M, got you already in there. Dale, Damon, we got to put you in. Nicholas, Bradley, and Robert J. Robert is out of the mix as far as you go there. Okay, so we got, I got Bradley in there twice, so we don't need to have him in twice. All right, so we got everybody in there. We got Dale, Corey, Tim, Steve, Charlene, Gerald, Bradley, Patrick, Tyler, Damon, and Nicholas. And of course, we're not on the break, so we do everything 9 times. So we'll try to get over here again. Let me put it over here so I can see that I can see it. Okay, so we got it. All right, so we got it here. Let me see if we can get close so we can see it again. Ah, there we go. Wait. That's not too bad. Okay, so we're going to randomize. Okay. So there's 11 items in our list. I'm going to hit it again. Okay, and we're going to go up again. We're going to hit it again. So 3 times, 4 times. Getting better at this. 5 times. 5 times, as you can see right there. 6 times. 7 times. Boo-ba-doo. And we got 8 times. And dun-dun-dun. 9th time. Boom. So we got Tim, Tyler, Patrick, Bradley, and Dale. So Tim, if you are around, if you're listening or watching, you get to pick box 1 through 4 on the 8x10s. So we're going to post it there with Tim. All right, so we got Tim, Tyler, Patrick, Bradley, and then Dale. Okay, Tim's up. Tim, you're up first, but I want to see if Tim's here. And if not, we go Tyler. Brad, I'll put you down for 3 if you want 3. All right, so Brad K. Right, we're not to you yet, though. We got Tim. Tim, do you have a pick? 1, 2, 3, 4. And we'll give Tim, if he's in here, he's going to see it quickly. We'll give him about 15, 20 seconds. And if not, we'll move on to Mr. Tyler. Tyler, you have next pick, my friend. So. And I guess we could actually, I guess if we were going to, if we're going to implement the little drafty thing here, I guess we could rip them open first and let you pick the guys you want. Who's up for doing that? The guys that are in it, would you rather see or would you rather be surprised? Who's in them? Brad and Dale and Tyler, would you rather know who you're picking, or would you rather just guess? You rather see? Okay, well, let's rip them first, and that way we'll give Tim a second to get back in here. But other than that, we got Tyler, Patrick, Bradley, and Dale. Okay, hold on. We'll rip them up. Let's do that now. Here we go. We're a democracy here. We'll just do 4 first, and we'll leave the numbers on them so you can pick it. Okay? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is numero cuatro. Oh, sweet. Toronto Maple Leafs. Signed by Curtis Joseph, Matt Sundin, Steve Thomas, Scott Nash. I'm trying to think who's 94, but yeah, multi-signed 2000, 2001 Toronto Maple Leafs. The All-Star game was in Toronto that year. That's cool. That's number 4. So we're going to leave that over here on number 4. Okay. We'll hit number 3. Boom. Kaboom. Roman Turek of the Dallas Stars. Awesome goalie. Big freaking goalie. Roman Turek will be number 3. Took him far in the playoffs. They never won the cup with him. They won it with Eddie Belfour. All right. So that's number 3. We'll do number 2 first here. And we'll rip it up. Rip it up. See, Dale, I wasn't kidding. That is your ringtone. And a 1 and a 2. Ooh, Flyboys. Jeremy Roenick, one of my favorite players of all time. Favorite USA born, especially. I was so excited when he got to the Flyers. Except for when he got to the Flyers, he was kind of spent. I'd love to have him, instead of him going to the Coyotes, I'd love to see him come from Chicago to the Flyers. Jeremy Roenick, number 2. One of the best USA-born players in the world history. And we're going to go one more. Oh, I don't want to knock him over. Let's get this way. All right. Stay there. Stay there. Stay there. All right. And numero uno. Yeah, I think this is a better idea. You can actually see who the heck you got. Boom. Pittsburgh Penguin, long time Philadelphia Flyer, and Montreal Canadien, Jean Leclerc. Probably a Hockey Hall of Famer someday. I don't know if he's in there yet. But just basic body of work. He'll get there someday, I think. Hockey's a little bit different. They don't have quite as many people as football and baseball. Well, baseball's weird, the way they do their Hall of Fame stuff. But they're cretinistic, if that's a word, back in the old day time. All right, so we got Tim. Is Tim in here? Doesn't look like it. Okay, so Mr. Tyler, are you here, buddy? Tyler, you are up for the pick. 1 through 4. Okay. Patrick, are you here? Because what I might do is I'll end up randomizing them and just giving them out. Patrick. Hello. Patrick. Okay, Brad, you're going to get the next pick, buddy. So, Brad gets Toronto. All right, Brad, that's yours, bud. Boom. Put your name right on it. And I'm assuming you're in here with your address because you did it on eBay. So I should have your address. But if you want, you can send me your address to my email too. Brad K. Okay, so that's good. We're there. Email for everybody in case you need it. You can email me anytime. It's not creative. Well, it is kind of. EmeraldCityBlitz@gmail.com. Why? because Emerald City is Seattle, Blitz is their mascot, and Gmail is the best place to do it. So, boom, that's my email. So send me your address if you don't have it to me already, Patrick. If you didn't go through eBay, I think you got something through eBay. Yeah, so I would have your address there. All right, Dale, you're up. Johnny LeClaire, Jeremy Roenick, or Roman Turek? And, you know. All right, Dale, your pick, buddy. Roenick, LeClaire, Turek. 2 of the 3. And the other one will go to our guys. We'll put them on in the raffle there with Kendall's stuff. Pittsburgh, I have a buddy that's a fan. All right, cool. Yeah, LeClaire, I mean, he played pretty good there. But again, like, he was at the end of his career with that. And who's the other one? Dale Siege. Which other one, buddy? Boop, 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 boop. I love JR, but personally myself, I take Roman Turek. He was a hell of a goalie. But that's up to you. Whew. Dallas, yeah, that's a good call. Yeah, JR is cool, but he was harder to get. Not harder to get, but he just wasn't here as frequently. All right, Dale C, cool. Yep. Cool. So we got some there. Yeah, Brad. You know what? You're here, present in the room. I'll get that one out to you too. Yep. Yep. That's it, hanging out. You know. Cool. Yeah, we all go give you. It's like 12:30. I know West Coast is a bit easier. East Coast guys are probably drop off here because it's a little bit more tired. So I got a full size helmet. If anybody want to do, we could do like eight spots bound. If anybody wants to do that, that's more welcome. Or a mini helmet, we could do that. But if not, we could do them Thursday. No biggie. Thursday we have it's later. We're gonna do like a live one anyway. The full size is on eBay. So if you want to get on and get the full size helmet, Schwarber let off the night tonight with a home run. But the full size will go out. We'll have one Thursday for sure. Well, yeah, it's a consolation prize, Robert. So if anybody's still in it for them hanging out, they got to pick it. So that's cool. And again, like I said, we're going to start rewarding stuff. We'll send stuff out, whether it's an autograph card, an autograph picture, just something from the teams for guys that have 5 spots or 10 spots or whatever, because that's just appreciate. Yeah, it's 9. Yeah, haha. It's 12:25 here. Haha. Yep. Yeah, you West Coast guys got it made, man. You get to see all the sports, and you're still up. Yeah, there you go, Brad. Where are you from, Brad? You're Central, so where are you at? What state? Oh, cool, man. I was a diehard Minnesota North Stars fan. That's why I like the Dallas Stars. It's the only thing I'll ever like from Dallas. And I was devastated when the North Stars moved from Minnesota to Dallas. It sucked. The life, Mike Modano, Minnesota North Star, signed to me. He says, "Today, best wishes, Mike Modano, go USA" on the back. Is freaking awesome, and it's my favorite jersey I have. So, oh yeah, dude, that way back. Yep, way back they did that. Yep, the Wild are pretty good, but they don't get their due. They're kind of overlooked. And I like the Timberwolves. I like the bright green. I mock my wife every time that they come in to play the Sixers. We went to the T-Wolves game at the Sixers this year, and I was going to wear all my Seahawks bright green because the Timberwolves has that green logo where the North Star is. That's freaking awesome. Yeah, that's true. You're a Colorado boy. You and Joe Walsh, you guys would be doing the Rocky Mountain stuff. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I wouldn't want to be called a California guy either. Yeah, you're just out on the West Coast. You're not from there. You just happen to be there geographically. So anyhow, I'll throw, if anybody wants to try to do a full size helmet, we can do it. If not, we're not gonna. I'm not gonna worry about messing with it. We got a full size going out on Thursday. All the spots are on eBay. The mini helmets will be 3 again on Sunday, but we'll probably do a live mini helmet on Thursday just so because everybody likes to grab one here and there, which would be fun. And then the football jerseys, most of them ended tonight. Some hockey football jerseys we'll have on Thursday. And the baseball jerseys, I got to get them up. I think I'm going to run them like a day auction or a 3-day auction or something because we got some really cool baseball jerseys too. And they never got up on the site, so that kind of sucked. So, nice. Cool. Alrighty. So, yeah, if everybody wants to just roll, we'll just roll it. We'll call it an evening. That's fine. And, again, we're going to have full-size helmet. The ink threads, I think we're going to take Dale's suggestion there. We'll probably put it on eBay or something with the first name and the last first letter of the last name or something like that, which is kind of cool. That's a cool way to pick. Because if you think about it, how many people would pick A, but you got Hank Aaron? I'm sure S would be one that's popular and sought after just for so many names being S. But probably M, N, O, R, or maybe not O, but R, S, maybe B. There's a lot of athletes that start with, the last name starts with B and C, which is kind of crazy. So, anywho. Alrighty, cool, boys and girls. Well, yeah, I don't want to get started on a helmet or a mini helmet or something like that and have to carry it over. That's like goofy. Hang on to your ideas there until like Thursday. We're going to do a regular, and we'll be on time Thursday. If it kills me, maybe 9:30, I'll start the little thing going so people can see. I'll try to email and text people, let them know what ones are available and stuff. So no problem at all. So we're going to say 9, signing out for tonight. Rock and roll. Yeah, Dale, I think you said you're going to send your PayPal or Venmo, whichever. That's fine. I'll double check that. And you still got the whole night ahead of you out there, man. 9:30, you can do all kinds of cool stuff. So, anyhow, 9 on the break, baby. We're going to get rolling, and hopefully I will not fall tomorrow. That would be great. And got 2 doctor's appointments, so hopefully that gets better. Thanks for watching. Thanks for participating. It's always fun. And it's fun when you get cool stuff. And I promise I will get everything shipped out. Look for everything in the mail. It's kind of cool. I can combine stuff and put them in one big box. So, all right. Have a great night, guys. Thank you very much.